My name is Hollier and I'm now the Creative Director at Metropolis Music Publishing, which is a subsidiary branch of Metropolis where we essentially do all of the music publishing side of things. I come from a music supervision and a publishing background. I was at Imago Music for 5 years, heading up the film supervision. What we would do there is exploit and creatively try and synchronise all of the music that we had in our catalogue. When I say synchronisation, essentially I mean anything that is to do with the use of music with visuals, whether it's online or TV advertising or film, television, straight normal television, or even video games. So it's very interesting. Now at Metropolis, what we're doing is the same thing, very much creatively facing exploitation of music catalogue, but also building the catalogue from the ground up. And trying to find new young artists and bands and existing bands that fit to the ethos we have and to try and make them creatively soar. So a question I'm asked a lot when it comes to sync is, how do I get into it? What do I do to get my music out there, the music of the clients that I represent? Who should I know? Who should I approach to start a relationship with synchronization, whether it be television advertising, online, video games, or indeed films. I think the most important thing to have is a massive genre spectrum. So if you want to get into sync, you need to have music that will service the right parts of the industry. That can be as a representative of a composer, it could be as an artist yourself, it could be as a music publisher, or even as a record label on the other side of the fence. You absolutely need to know where to put that content. So you need to find the heads of television production, creative producers, film production companies. Once you've identified which one of these most suit your client's needs, you then try to build a portfolio of work that would be presentable to these people. So although it's a long road, eventually you will find a sweet spot in between the music that you represent and the right company to pass it on to. You'll hopefully build a relationship with those producers. There are in-between companies, so agents that act as a go-between who are very easy to approach in the first instance. These are generally music consultancies that have direct relationships with either a brand or an advertising agency and will represent composers. But as a music publisher, that's your job, so you protect them and you then go and forge relationships with these companies who in turn will turn you onto the right advertising briefs. It's a very long line and chain of command, but it's a very important one. And once you're in that wheel, it's very hard to not prove yourself as a success if you have the right music.